It definitely means something. It definitely means something.
You know.
What?
He like, what it mean, Acho? He ain't no good.
August 31st, you were cut by the Bills, but you signed with the Chiefs after winning the Super Bowl.
I just told, did y'all listen?
Shut the up.
Hey, shut up.
And I just got one more thing to say. How about them Cowboys?
What's going on, Cowboy Nation and angry Cowboy fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan, back with another video on our Dallas Cowboys while getting a laugh at Shady McJoy's expense. So if you're DC for life and can't stand Shady McJoy, drop a like on the video, share this content, and please consider subscribing to the channel. As I was looking through YouTube for Dallas Cowboys news yesterday, I happened to come across this segment of Speak. Shady, Acho, James, and Joy were talking about if CeeDee Lambs should skip the voluntary spring workout. Yes, Cowboys Nation, we already covered this topic here on the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel, but I thought this segment was great for another reason. So we're going to go through the clips that I got for y'all, and then we're going to come back and unpack my raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's go ahead and take a listen to the first clip.
Shady McCoy, should CeeDee hold out for a new deal?
Yeah, and if he don't get paid, he will hold out. That's how it works. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I know the fans hate that, but that's what's going to happen. He's going to be in Dallas, at home, right? He ain't going to be at the facility for sure. For what? He's that good, they need to pay him. We love to talk about how Dak Prescott had a great, phenomenal year, which he did, but a lot of that goes to CeeDee Lamb. You know what I hate about the NFL? No, seriously, though, about these owners, right? Because you were talking about that earlier about the ownership. What I hate is I draft a player first round because I think he's really, really good. This dude's nice. We got to get him. He's going to help our team out. He's going to be our franchise guy. Cool. Then when he becomes that,
you don't want to pay him.
You don't want to pay him his worth. I don't even understand it. So, yes, I think he's going to get his money because he deserves it. He's not on the Dak Prescott situation where it's like, how much do we pay him? Is he worth it? He's worth it. You got rid of, what's my man from, what's the wide receiver before him? Amari Cooper. That's a brain fart. Amari Cooper was really, really good. So when you decide to move away from him, that was ballsy. That was like risky. Like, you gonna do this? And it worked. So the Cowboys offense is not the same without CeeDee Lambs. So Jerry Jones, I know you feel the same way about Dak Prescott. He's a little different situation. Pay this man CeeDee, and then Dak, I can figure that out later.
Boy, I swear, do you hear that cackling from Joy Taylor whenever Shady tries to make a joke? I cannot stand it. Anyway, did y'all notice that Shady cannot speak about a player on the Dallas Cowboys without mentioning Dak Prescott? This segment was about if CeeDee Lambs should stay at home while the team partakes in voluntary workouts. But Shady McJoy had to bring it back to Dak Prescott and if he deserved his money. Shady, get off this man's jock. No Diddy not included. So we're going to go to the second clip. This clip is a James Jones take on the subject. So let's take a listen to what James had to say, the saving grace of Speak. Let's listen to what he had to say, then we're going to come back and talk about it. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Yeah, get your bread, young fella. Sit at the house, sit at the crib.
Play Fortnite.
It's one thing about CeeDee Lamb. He don't need Dak Prescott to have an all-pro year. CeeDee Lamb is one of the type of receivers that in the National Football League, that it doesn't matter the quarterback, I could get busy. That's the type of player that CeeDee Lamb is. So the Dallas Cowboys need him. Number one, you just let Gallup walk. Who else you got?
Yeah, Cook.
So when you have the upper hand to get all your money, and he should be asking for $30 million a year. Tyreek Hill make $30 million a year. A lot of people might not think he's better than Reek, but it's his time. So it don't matter if you think he's better than him or not. He's going to be around that $30 million number. So I would sit at home because he has so much leverage right now. They have no other receivers out there that's going to give you a CeeDee Lamb, but even if you didn't want to bring him in, you ain't got no receivers that you can compete and win with.
Right.
So sit out. You have the leverage right now. When you don't have the leverage and you're not playing at a high level and you're making big-time money, Shady, what they do to you? cut you, and they ain't trying to negotiate none of that. They cut you or get you up out of there. So now that you have the upper hand, get your money, young fella.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, play Fortnite. Shady, you play Fortnite? I thought I'd consider you a Call of Duty guy, but Fortnite fits you perfectly. Anyhow, one thing that I don't agree with James Jones on is the fact that CeeDee Lamb will ball with or without Dak Prescott. I feel CeeDee Lamb will be able to ball with a quarterback that is equal or better than Dak. Let Cooper Rush come in the game. I bet you CeeDee Lamb doesn't even break 100 yards receiving. He didn't last time Cooper Rush was in the game. Did y'all hear James Jones' little dig at Shady? Did y'all hear that? When you don't have the leverage and you're playing at a high level and you're making the big money, Shady, what do they do to you? Cut you. I just about died laughing at that point. I was so happy to hear James Jones give Shady that smoke, and it hopefully brought him back down to earth. Now let's go ahead and listen to the third clip. Now, in this clip is a slice of humble pie for Shady. Let's dive into this clip so we can come back, and y'all know what we gonna do. We gonna get into my raw and uncut. Play the third clip.
You were cut, Shady?
Huh?
You were cut?
Traded.
Never. Ever.
Oh, you are.
Never.
We had that conversation.
I asked for a pay cut. I said, for who, for what?
And then they cut you.
He got cut. He must have got. Did he get cut?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see, that's what he want me to enjoy him. Like, we all been cut. No, we haven't.
You are in there with me.
No, I'm not. Joy, don't start now.
Research. Shady been cut.
Anyway,
Shady been cut. I know he
Tell
has.
us the transaction date.
Tell me
Joy,
what
can I
year.
tell you this for a second, Joy?
Yeah.
This is a true story. You ready for this? There's only been 2 times in my career I've ever had an extra year on my contract. Yeah. So that means when my contract got low, they ain't even waste some time.
Yeah, got you paid.
Let's rip this up.
Got you paid.
Let's rip it up.
But that one time.
Hey, yo, look. Joy. Yo, you know, Shane, you know you got 2 years in your contract.
You know, that's all cool.
So I don't know about what he got going on.
The other time, they cut you, though. Yeah. And it's all good. It happens to the best of us.
That is how it happens.
It happens to the best of us.
Technically, though, that Peyton Manning got cut.
Of course.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us,
If you don't get cut,
bro.
you didn't play long enough.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
That's literally
get cut.
It don't mean you a bad player.
I didn't get cut.
Get the date, please?
It doesn't mean anything.
Shady making excuses. While Joy sits over there and kiki and ha-ha, Shady McJoy tries to convince her. Did you see that? He said Peyton Manning got cut. How in the hell can Shady fix his lips to compare himself to Peyton Manning, but when the comparison of Dak Prescott not having a playoff record like Peyton Manning is said, it's like we're talking blasphemy. I'll tell you, this show is broadcasted contradictions every time that they air an episode. Y'all ready for my raw and uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. Bullies sometimes need that humbling experience. They need someone to tell them the real so the bully will finally STF you. Y'all know what that means. As Shady denied being cut from the Buffalo Bills, James Jones was there to remind him that he was. I loved every minute of it. The only name that Shady would call is Joy. He wanted to convince Joy. Why? James Jones shined a little light on his defeat, and it made him look bad in front of his boo thing. So he had to try and clear it up with Joy. Nah, baby, it wasn't like that. Or, nah, shawty, he just tripping. He hating on me. This is the type of rebuttal I want to see from the cast to speak whenever Shady tries to make up stories to fit his narrative. I also want to say this. The 4- and 3-letter networks were too busy shedding light on the controversies over at the Star. A lot of us were busy looking up at the eclipse. Myself, I was too busy making contents on the story coming out of Dallas, coming out of Cowboys Nation. I failed to even say happy birthday to the person that Speak was talking about. Cowboys Nation, CeeDee Lamb turned 25 April 8th. I didn't post a happy birthday in the community section of YouTube or on my social media because I was so drawn in by the drama. So, from the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel, we want to wish CeeDee Lambs a happy belated birthday. I hope you enjoyed your day, bruh. As far as his status in Dallas, we covered the TMZ video during the live recording of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast. CeeDee Lambs has all intentions on being a Dallas Cowboy this year, but the way Jerry and Steven dick their top players around when it's time for them to get paid, I wouldn't be surprised if we lost CeeDee, Micah, and Dak. The Cowboys front office brags about how they draft and they like to retain the players that they drafted, but when it's time to pay those homegrown players, 105.3 The Fan, Stephen A., Shannon Sharp, Shady McJoy, Joy Taylor, Dan Orlovsky, Loose Booty Dan, and the rest of the Cowboys haters start releasing pieces of negativity on said players. They don't deserve the money that they're scheduled to receive. Even though the salary cap just made a huge jump, they still want the players to take less than what they're looking at receiving. The Dallas Cowboys only have 8 All-Pros on the team. Tyron Smith is gone, so you can't count him anymore. This team now has 3 top 7 players who are looking to reset the market. People that support these players are telling each one of them to go get their money, get their bag. People that support the Jones family are asking these players to take a pay cut. I know that those people who want to see them take a pay cut will say that they just want to see them take a pay cut so that we can get some more weapons on the team. Like I said in the video I released yesterday, Jerry hasn't proven that he'll spend the money the way y'all want him to spend the money and continuously ask the players to take a pay cut. Why? Until Jerry shows that he is going to be aggressive in free agency? People should be telling these 3 players to get the biggest bag that they could possibly get. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What did you think about what Shady McJoy and James Jones had to say? What do you feel about James Jones finally giving Shady McJoy a taste of his own medicine? Let's have that conversation in the comment section. If you're digging the content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboy fans, hit that like button and please share this content. If you are DC for life and want to help this channel reach the goal of 7,000 subscribers before the start of the preseason, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can stay up to date and notified whenever I go live, whenever I release a video, or whenever I release a podcast episode. Angry Cowboys fans, I know this was a part of the topic we covered yesterday, but I had to shine a little bit of light on what James Jones was saying to humble the hater McJoy. Don't have hate for the humbled guy and kiss the asses of the players that could kick your ass. Have the same energy for every player and every team. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out.